I think we're good now. Okay, awesome. It's working perfectly. I forgot to turn off my video editor, so that was running in the background and it was making things run really slow, but we're good now. We're here. We're good. Okay. What is up, guys? So all of my people that are watching this, not from the live, if you want to see just skip to the Tribetea, skip from 8 minutes from this timestamp and it should be starting. So what is up, my dudes? What's going on? How are you guys doing? How are we doing this fine Wednesday? Let's see. Someone said, you early, ain't you? No, I'm not early. It's just last time I was early and then like things started fucking up. So I had to come back and close some stuff. My dog is crying right now because Daniel stepped out the house for a second. So if you hear her, sorry. Where's my phone at? So I can get these Tribeteas ready. So you guys know before we start, we always talk about celebrity tea and stuff like that. So what do you guys want to talk about? And please don't say the whole Nipsey Hussle and Kodak Black thing. Like, let's just like not talk about that. But what would you guys want to talk about other than that? Did y'all see the new Lion King trailer? Yes. Oh my God. Can we get the tea on the wig, sis? Yeah, soon. I will be dropping it sometime this week. This girl is like crying for real. Damn. Jordan Wood's new face. Y'all, she does not be getting surgery. She's just losing a lot of weight and her face is changing. That's my opinion, though. She might be getting surgery. I don't know. But I just feel like she's losing weight and her face is slimming down. Okay, damn. We're still in February. So it's a phone case. Yeah, I got a new phone case. Avengers Endgame. I'm not really into, like, I am into superheroes, but I just don't keep up with it, if that makes any sense. Does anybody watch American Horror Story? The new trailer was released. I thought last season was the last one, like, ever. I didn't expect them to make another one. What are you watching on Netflix right now? I need new stuff. Honestly, I'm binge watching an anime on Netflix right now. If any of you guys watch anime, I've been watching what is it called? Like The Disastrous Life of Psyche K. I've been watching that shit. I'm like borderline obsessed. The LMA situation, I just think LMA is just bitter as shit at this point. Like she's just bitter as fuck. I'm taking a small break from watching Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm on episode 35. Damn. Game of Thrones is starting back. I've never got into Game of Thrones. I'm sorry. Yeah. Talking about that anime has me crying. Yeah, it's funny as hell. Like I think it's so funny. I don't watch the dubs. I just watch the original ones, and it's just so funny to me when they try to speak English, and it's just so like exaggerated and shit. Daniel, I'm like, bruh, if you want her to stop crying, go downstairs and give her attention instead of being up here. Yeah, I haven't watched a single episode of Game of Thrones either. Have you seen One Punch Man? Of course. Shameless, never watched Shameless. English dubs don't have the same energy. They really don't. And they're all voiced by the same people. I swear to God, like they're all voiced by the same people. Like I feel like the dude from Attack on Titan is the same dude from Durarara and the same dude from like it's all the same. Shout out to Kyra for the donations, guys. I don't request or like demand any donations or require any of those, but if you send them, I do appreciate them. All right, guys, we have 4 more minutes. I already have the first story picked out. I already know what we're about to read and get into. I feel like I can never get into all these popular shows that everyone's watching. Yeah, me too. Like I tried watching On My Block season 2, but I just didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it the same way that I was feeling season 1. I tried to watch Sex Education. I've only seen 2 episodes. I tried. Have you watched Sabrina? I mean, I watched the whole first season while I was cleaning my house one day, so I really wasn't watching it for real. It just wasn't grasping me. Where will you drop your book? I don't know. Maybe like on Amazon or something. I'm kind of scared to release it because I've been working on it for so long. What date is the story from? Let me see. January 29th. Because I already pre-recorded the other Tribe Tea, so I'm really ahead. So, but this one was just really long and I still wanted to read it and not skip it. A book, what is it about? It's not about my life. I did not write a memoir or an autobiography or anything like that. It's a fiction book that I've been writing. It's kind of like science fiction, horror, thriller type of thing. And yeah, because I've noticed like there aren't a lot of like science fiction-y things with like POC in there. And I was like, you know what? How come a Black girl can't be like in a futuristic type of setting and shit? So I don't want to like say too many details though. What flavors are you into? I don't like fruity stuff. I only like cookie dough and like sugar and shit like that. I don't like fruity shit. Are you going to continue doing the dream story times? Yes, I just need to invest in a dream journal so I can accurately remember. And then some of the dreams that I have are kind of TMI and like personal that I wouldn't want to put on my channel, but I do want to keep doing it because it was fun and creative. They said, or magical, they're always the sidekick, right? All right, guys, we got 1 more minute and then we're going to start. And I'm writing more fanfic, and then there's one on Wattpad. Everybody keeps telling me to upload on Wattpad, like upload my stories on Wattpad, but I'm just like, I don't want to because I don't want it to get hijacked by people because, you know, Netflix is real good for getting on Wattpad and hijacking somebody's story and just paying them a flat fee and buying ownership of it. Same with Hulu, like same with Prime. So it's just like, I don't want to put my stuff on Wattpad, not trying to be like, oh, I'm the best writer, but I'm just saying like, if I put all my heart into something, I don't want somebody to just take it. Like, I don't want to post on Wattpad. Plus, I don't really give Wattpad vibes with my stories. I don't watch it. I don't write like, I tasted the cigarettes and coffee on his breath. Like that cheesy ass shit. I don't write like that. So I was like, I don't know if I could do a Wattpad. Okay. We're starting. Where's my water? Let me hydrate real quick. Okay, we're starting. What is up, all my people that skipped to the 2 o'clock mark? This is Tribe Tea. That's when you guys send me in your questions, your stories. We kiki, we give advice, all that jazz. I want to make a new rule in the Tribe Teas. I had, sorry, that shit kind of went down the wrong pipe. Somebody had left a comment on my last live Tribe Tea videos, and it actually made me like start to think about something. Like, I feel like there should be an age limit for my Tribe Teas. Like, I feel like people who are below the age of 16 should not be able to submit it, mainly because, for one, I know my audience is tired of the whole, I stare at him every day in science class and I don't know what to do, but I like him type stories. But then at the same time, we're also tired of the 13-year-old talking about how she's getting eggplant emoji and doing drugs and stuff like that. And then that person even made a good point because it's like some of those kids might even just be lying just to get a spot on the Tribe Tea to seem more like exciting or crazy. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I feel like the only way to just not do that. And then another reason why is because it's like, if you're that age, like, you really shouldn't be watching my channel, period, because it's like the main people who I interact with and who comment on my page and stuff have kids y'all age, or like, you know, are my age or something. I just feel like I don't feel like I should be giving these kids a platform when I don't even make content for kids. So I'm just gonna dead that shit. Sorry if you sent in a Tribe T and you're in that age bracket, but from now on, the only people that can send in a Tribe T is 16 and up. And I'm being very generous with 16, but it's only because I know in other countries, 16 is the age of a legal adult. Like I have subscribers in the UK who are 16, who live on their own and pay their own bills. It's crazy. I wouldn't have been able to do it when I was 16, but I'm just saying, I just feel like we should chop it off at 16. Somebody asked how I'm going to weed it out. I'm basically, a lot of you guys tell me your age in the email. So if I'm reading something and I see it says, hey, I'm 13 and or I'm 14 or I'm 15 and blah, blah, blah. I don't care if you turn 16 in 2 months. Like, no, like 16 and up. That's it. Okay. That's it. Someone says send ID. You don't have to send your ID. It's just, I know that if you put your age in there, I'm going to not read it, like, period. So that being said, we're going to start with this first story, and it is called My Baby Daddy Called Me the N-Word with the hard ER at the end. And y'all people swear that just because somebody is dating a Black person that they're not racist. Like, no, that's not a get out of jail free card. You can still be racist, okay? Yeah. Somebody said I shouldn't have said that and just weed it out when I get them. I mean, shit, we're what, like 4 months behind? I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of them already put their age in there, but I mean, if they want to do that, it's kind of easy to tell because of the shit that they say in the email, how old they are. But all right, let's just get into it. All right, are you guys ready? First off, are you guys ready? Because this one's, it's long. It's long as hell. So. Let's get it. She says, hey, Naja, I proofread this before I sent it. LOL. I love your videos, and I think you are one of the realest YouTubers ever. Thanks, bitch. I really appreciate that. I really do, because, you know, there's a lot of people on this website, so thank you. You can call me Z, and this story is about the time my very abusive baby dad called me the N-word with the hard ER during one of our arguments. Now, before, and she did actually write it out, but I don't like that word. I don't. Like, I don't like that word. Like, with the hard ER, like, I don't even like saying that shit. Like, I don't like it. So I'm just going to say N-word with the hard ER, but she does type it out in here. Now, before I start, I am no longer with this man. We can call him Loser. Loser and I were together off and on for 4 years and have 2 beautiful children. Damn, y'all got 2 kids together? 2 kids? Whew. I found out I was pregnant when I was 18. We used to be really into doing drugs together and drinking. Although I wasn't much of a drinker, like 3 shots and done kind of thing, I cheated on him in the beginning, but he took me back and everything went down fucking hill. Just a little backstory. Flash forward, Loser and I had been together off and on for 2.5 years at this point. I believe and already had my beautiful daughter. I had just put her to sleep. Loser and I were drinking, chilling, and watching something on Netflix probably. When I went outside to have a cigarette, I left my phone inside to charge. I came back in and found this dude going through my phone. Girl, he doesn't trust you. He does not trust you whatsoever. I feel like you guys should have broke up, like, right after you cheated on him, because I feel like he just took you back just because it's like, obviously the trust is gone in y'all relationship. Y'all should have just called it quits then. Like, going through my phone was normal for Loser since he didn't trust me. He never trusted me, even though he said he did. I could see him going through some old messages where I was talking to a male friend of mine, but it was about weed. But Loser never liked me talking to any of my old friends, even though those people were his friends as well before we cut everyone off, stopped doing drugs, etc. I snatched my phone out of his hand playfully and was like, don't go through my stuff. Mind you, we were both kind of drunk at this point, but like I said, I'm not a drinker, and not to sound racist, but he's a big-ass white dude, so he can drink way more than me, and he always did. I don't see how that's racist. Like, he's just a big dude. Like, I mean, I don't see how that's racist. Like, usually bigger people can hold more liquor. Like, I don't know. But I really feel like y'all shouldn't have been together. Like, somebody said, bro, you cheated. What did you expect? I know, like, there is no trust in this damn relationship. You should have just, like, someone said, there is no way to playfully snatch a phone away. Right. Like, what the fuck? Now, the situation got extremely heated extremely fast. He started going on about how I cheated on him before, how he couldn't trust me, I was nothing but a hoe, I probably slept with this particular friend, blah, blah, blah. Now, drunk Z does not know how to hold back her laughter. I'm a Taurus, by the way. And I just started laughing at this dude, and he was like, boy, shut up. Why are you always tripping and bringing that shit up? You chose to get back with me, and we have a kid together. Like, get over it. Mind you, he's a Gemini and we are not compatible at all. But I stupidly love this dude with all my heart and soul. Yeah, bro, me and my ex were not compatible either. And he was a Taurus and I'm a Gemini. That shit just did not work. And the arguments were the worst because when a Gemini and a Taurus are in a relationship and they argue, Geminis love to communicate and they try to express their feelings. But sometimes Taurus won't even listen to you because they're so dead set and stubborn on what they think is like the answer to the argument. Me. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry, I was getting too hype. I almost lost my damn voice. But yeah, I noticed that it's not compatible at all. Right, you got to hit him with that. Me. Okay, we're good. We're back. You got to get that radio voice. Very true. Better at friends, not relationships. Very, very much better at friends. Thought you were a Pisces. I'm not a Pisces, dude. I don't even act like a Pisces. Talking about me, hit us. Okay, let me stop. Girl, when I said that this dude flipped shit on me and stormed out with my cigarettes, I did not give a fuck. I was like, whatever, bitch. When he came back in, he said something like I was nothing but an N-word with a hard ER, whore, and when I die, I was going straight to hell. No. And it's crazy because he said that to try to get under your skin, but it's just the fact that, like, wow, that is what you pull out of your back pocket. Okay. Right. Somebody's like, those are fighting words. Like, what the fuck? My smile faded with the quickness, and I said, repeat yourself, standing up and walking around towards a small table we had in the room. I'm not one for arguing too long, so we would get into fist fights when things got too heated. But I never hit him first or second. But that third time you're getting hit with my fist or whatever's around me. Y'all need to break up. Like, y'all do not need to be in a relationship. Like, you talking about y'all throwing hands, like, that's just normal. Like, y'all need to break up. Like, what the fuck? No. But anyways, he said it again. I turned around to look at this dude to see he was smirking and literally right behind me with his stupid drunk ass. I turned back around and wrapped my hands around this book saying something like, oh, that's what you think I am. And he started popping off at the mouth. Mind you, my blood is boiling at this point with my hands wrapped around this book and him standing right behind me, spitting on the back of my neck. Then he said something that triggered the fuck out of me. This fucker had the audacity to say the only thing good about my daughter was her white skin. Leave. Like, so he's one of those. He's one of those people that likes to create mixed children for aesthetic, basically. He's one of those. Wow. I would have had to call my dad. I would have had to call my dad up there and be like, look, daddy, I need you to beat this man ass. He got me fucked up. Like, he's throwing hands with me. He need to go. He needs to go. I grabbed that book, whipping around so fast, I couldn't even see this dude as I hit him upside the head. This was not a small book. This was a hardcover dictionary type of book for gaming. He stepped back, holding the side of his face, and I hit him again. He fell to the floor like a little bitch. I threw that book at him, and without saying a word, I grabbed my phone and cigarettes and called my family to pick me up. I know that's right. I know that's right. Because look, as I was grabbing my stuff, this dude knew he fucked up and was trying to apologize, but I was so done with this fucker. Me and my baby dipped out of there real quick, and I was just in shock. Needless to say, I did get back with him almost a year later because I still love this fool. Girl, but he told you how he really feels about you, and you get back with him, and it's just like, bruh, he calls you like that. He called you the N-word with a hard ER. What the hell? That doesn't make any sense to me why you would want to still be with him. Well, somebody said, hey, Trinity. What's up, Trinity girl? I haven't talked to you in like a hot ass minute. How are you doing? I'm just over here reading the foolery right now. This is foolery. Someone said, she said, don't mind me. I'm just creepy. It's okay. It's okay, sis. I said you gotta give me your new number. Yeah, just DM me. Okay, hold on. Basically, she said she did leave some stuff out. She want to add some quick facts. So she said that he was 4 years older than her. They were living at his family's house at the time. Her kids are very fair skinned, like they could like they're white passing. And I was the only one working and taking care of our child. I don't know why I told this, but I figured you had some good advice for other people who did something crazy like this. This was the only time I ever did anything like that. Okay, but are you still with him? Because I didn't see anything. Maybe I'm tripping. Did you guys hear anything in the story that she said that she left him? Or is she still with him? She says she wasn't at the beginning. Okay, good. Because I'm like, that's very toxic no, that's so toxic. That's so freaking toxic. Oh, she's in the chat. Okay. She said, no, I'm not. We've been broken up for a year now. That, thank God, because that dude got freaking issues. Like, what the hell? Was I wrong for, she wants to know, was I wrong for beating this man's ass with a book? I don't feel like putting your hands on anybody in a relationship is okay. I feel like you should not put your hands on anybody when you're in a relationship with them, whether you're a girl or a guy. So that's just my opinion on that. She said she doesn't feel bad for what she did. If there are any questions, I'll answer them in the live chat. Sorry, it's long. Love you. Let me know if you want to hear about the time I beat up this lady for stalking me and my daughter, or the time I was fucked up and grabbed dog shit. Both are crazy stories. What? She sent me some pictures of herself. You are very cute. Hold on, let me see this picture. You are very cute. I wish I could stretch my ears as big as yours. I'm such a pussy, dude. Like, I love your tunnels. Super cute. And your babies are so cute too. You guys know I don't show the pictures on here, but her babies are so cute and she is so cute. But yeah, unless it's self-defense, I don't condone putting your hands on nobody. But yeah, if that's just what you did. Like, it's in the past. I'm glad that you walked away. Someone said, hell, he hit her all those times. But yeah, she said she never threw the first punch or whatever, but he is dead ass wrong for putting his hands on her. She was dead ass wrong for hitting him with the book, regardless. Like, they just shouldn't have been together. They're not together anymore. So it is what it is. Someone said, what 50 Cent say? Go get the strap. Right. Someone said the first time he hit her, she should have left. The first time she cheated, he should have left. Like, it really is no blame. Like, at this point, they just didn't need to be together. So I'm going to read what you guys are saying in the comments because, I mean, shit, that was pretty much all she wanted to know. I wonder if he made any other racist comments. He probably does behind closed doors or with his white peers. He probably does. I thought you were drinking a jug of milk. No, I don't drink milk. I wonder if he's still part of her kid's life. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, do you guys co-parent or is it just like, nah? Somebody said he was spitting on her neck. He was probably standing behind her yelling, right? How much water do you drink? A lot. 21 Savage voice, a lot. Someone said he would not see my kids, child. Right. Like, especially when like you want to instill in your kids, especially if they're a fair skin, like you don't want a parent that's being like, oh, you're better than your mom because you're lighter than her. Like that's instilling really bad core images because then that child's gonna go out and like probably end up being a fucking colorist or some shit. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't like how that dad said that, talking about, oh, she's better than you because she's white. Like that's weird. Some says Stacey Dash. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Said, I'm glad she got out for her kids and herself, right? Colors breed colors. I know that's right because, bruh, putting all that shit in that little girl head, that's not cool. So I'm glad they got out of it. But all right, guys, I'm about to go on to the next one, and it's just called Please Help Me Before I Get Caught Up. So why does he make racist comments when his kids are half black? Because I'm trying to tell y'all, it don't matter. It does not make a white person not racist by being with a black person. Shit, slave masters used to fuck slaves all the time. They were still racist. Like, just because you have a biracial child or you're fucking a black person does not mean you are exempt from being racist. Like, and yeah, he did just want to hurt her feelings, but the fact you pulled that out your back pocket, that's not cool. Like, that's not cool. All right, I'm about to start on this one. You guys are saying you're ready. Okay, it's called Help Before I Get Caught Up. Hey, Naja, I just wanted to write to you about a situation that I'm struggling with coming up with the answer to. I started talking to these two guys in September around the same time. One of them lives in the same city as me, and the other one lives in Miami. I started talking to both of them on Instagram. I was down south in college at the time, but I decided to come back home because I didn't like the school. So when I came back home, I started hanging out with this guy from my city. He was cool and all, but I was more physically attracted to him than anything. I thought I really liked him, but I didn't. I just wanted to smash, and I did. I actually lost my virginity to him, and I must be a different type of breed because it didn't make me fall in love. I mean, usually, not everybody is like that. Like, bruh, like, not everybody like falls in love with the dude who they lose it with. Some people are just want to get that off their chest, I guess, and some people cherish it. Everybody's different. At the beginning of our relationship or friendship with benefits, he told me that he was leaving the city and moving states away to work for his uncle, so we shouldn't get in a relationship. I told him it was fine and I had mixed emotions about it, but I just let it go and we continued spending time with each other while he was here. All at the same time, I was talking to the guy in Miami, but not for real. We were texting from time to time, nothing serious, until he called me one day. I realized talking to the Miami guy that I liked him a lot. It was more than a sexual attraction. I was truly shocked. I have never liked any guy in my entire life without it feeling forced. We are interested in the same stuff, and he's so funny. It's like he's the guy version of me. So the guy from my city moved away, and I'm talking to the Miami guy I'm absolutely in like with, I guess. The guy from my city ended up telling me he's in love with me and I got love for him, but I'm not in love with him. But he's so sweet and he will pretty much do anything for me and the sex is really good. Girl, you haven't even had sex enough to know if the sex was good or not, okay? Don't give him too much. But the Miami guy has a really good job and he told me that he'll fly me out and I'm trying to get flued out. Girl, you're dumb. You're dumb. Oh my God. The guy from my city is telling me that he wants me to make me his girl and that he's going to be coming back and forth from where he's staying to where I stay to make it work. I don't know what to do. Should I follow my heart and talk to the Miami guy, even though it's going to be difficult because he lives so far away? Or should I continue to build a relationship from the guy from my city because it's easier and more convenient? Thank you so much for reading. Okay, look. For one, y'all always do this in stories too, where y'all be like, oh, I'm not that type of girl. And then you go on with the story and it breaks down and it's like, oh no, you are that type of girl. What happened to not falling in love with the person who took your virginity? Now you're over here, damn, I got love for him and who should I choose? Like, what? Like, girl, go and I know I see everybody in the chat saying the same thing. Talk to dude in Miami. Like, talk to dude in Miami. Like, what the fuck? Why would you want to be with a dude who is like, I wouldn't do it. And he got enough money. First of all, he can afford to live in Miami. Second of all, he got money to fly you out. Third of all, you're attracted to him emotionally, sexually, and you intellectually. Like, why is this hard to choose? Right, exactly, Kay. Don't be in a relationship just because it's convenient. That's how you end up wasting years of your life and wasting your damn time. Like, either stay single. Right, exactly. No, who said that? Artsy newbies. Stay single or go and talk to dude in Miami. Somebody said, is he a drug dealer? He probably a credit card scammer. That's T. But you know what? He got money. He likes you. You like him. You guys like the same things. Why is this complicated? Why is this hard? I don't get it. I don't get it. So it says City Girls entered the chat. Right. So it's like, get flued out. Someone said this lukewarm tea, right? Because it's like, girl, how old is she? Let me see her. Well, she said she was in college and that's how she met whoever. But she looks like she could be around like 18, 19 years old. She said, Kara said, just because he's in love with you doesn't mean you got to be with him. That is very true. Do not let anybody guilt trip you into falling in love. Like, that's weird. Is the other dude cute? Is that all he got to offer? That's what I'm saying, because you're talking about the sex is good, but you've only had sex with one person. So how would you know? Like, what? Someone said she better talk to the Miami guy. I know she got student loans. You dumb. Oh my God. She said she needs to be single. Clearly she don't know what she want. Mm, mm, mm. Someone said if the sex feels good to, well, Lila said, I mean, if the sex feels good to her, then it's good at the moment. LMAO. Yeah, but I don't know. I just know how I used to be at that age, and the person I was with, I thought that shit was great. And then when I was single and I was doing my shit, I was like, wow. I was like, wow, there are different things out here. Like, there are different things. Like, damn. Just saying. Just saying, don't put all of your, just saying. I'm trying to look for another one right now, guys, because I'm pretty sure pretty much done with that one. It says, she don't want the Miami guy. I'll take him. I need my student loans paid. Right? 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 Okay, this one is short. And it's just called, am I being delusional or cautious? I think she meant to say cautious because she put caution. But yeah. All right, guys. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm trying to bust these out. I really am, because I agree. We do need some Lifetime movie tea for real, because shit. Okay. She says, hey, Naja, I love, love, love your channel. You're bomb and gorgeous as fuck. Thanks, boo. I appreciate you. Help a sister out. I was in a very toxic relationship in the past, so I have major trust issues. I'm 22 and a Virgo. I currently have a boyfriend who is 28 and a Taurus, and we've been dating since October 2018. I think my boyfriend is hiding something from me, but I can't figure it out. I've done all the snooping I could do, and I repeatedly asked him if he has anything he needs to tell me, and he always says no. I'm used to being lied to and having to do my research to find out the truth, so sometimes I doubt my boyfriend is being faithful to me. He works a lot, but still tries to make time for me. When we go a little while without seeing each other, I get frustrated, and sometimes we get into it because of that. Am I self-sabotaging my relationship? Yes. What did he do for you to snoop? So are you saying you only snoop on him because you've been cheated in the past? Because shit, if you've done snooping and you didn't find anything, What the fuck? And that's rare because usually when girls snoop, they'll even find something innocent and then will pop the fuck off because it's like, ha, I found you. Just the fact that you snoop and you ain't find shit, not even anything innocent to get mad about, just lets me know that this man ain't cheating on you. He's working. He getting money. He working. And you cheat. You what? Like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? And it's like, if you have a gut feeling, instead of asking him, hey, is there anything you want to tell me? Sit his ass down and be like, hey, is there somebody else? Do you still want to be in this relationship? I have a gut feeling that you're cheating. And that's that. See his reaction. Oh, he might leave you though, bro. Like, to be honest, because you said he don't be doing anything. The only reason why you feel this way is because you've been cheated on in the past. I feel like you're tripping. But yeah, you're right. Taurus men do say cheating, and you wouldn't even know it, but still, like, he didn't do anything. She said, I don't want to lose him, but I need reassurance that he isn't out here making me look stupid like my ex did. Thanks in advance for your advice. Love you, girl. Okay, so for one, you guys have only been dating October 2018. So how many months is that? October, November, December, freaking 7 months. That's it. You've only been dating for 7 months. And you just might not need to be with him. To be honest, I feel like you need to break up with him and be single for a while. Get your self-confidence back, because I really feel like he's not doing anything. But just because you've been cheated on in the past, you're all, paranoid, but that's not fair to him and it's not fair to you. Where's my charger at? So yeah, I feel like y'all just shouldn't be together. What do you guys think? Sienna said, if you got a snoop, it ain't meant to be. Exactly. Like, what are you going through his phone for anyway? That don't make no sense. Bad Gal Lex says she ain't ready for a relationship. She needs healing. I agree with that. Action Jackson says she's putting another man's fault on a new man. Exactly, and that's not fair to him. He's not doing shit. Alexia says you can't blame your old issues on new situations. Right. Jada says break up, explore other options. So, right, the relationship ain't even started. She don't trust him already. She may need to be single, or she could go and ask if she's concerned, but whatever happens afterwards, well, right. I'm looking for another one right now. I'm looking for another one. Okay, this one, hopefully this one's funny. And it's called These Hoes Gotta Go. Okay? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? This one's kind of pretty fucking long. So strap on in. And we're now in February now. It's February 1st now. So wow, we're 2 months behind again. That's good. Instead of being like 4 or 5 months behind. So, all right, here we go. Hey, Naja, I just want you to know that I love you and I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. Thanks, boo. You as well. Hopefully it's not glitching for you guys. Nothing's glitching, right? Everything's good? Just making sure, because I just saw like a little glitch happen. Just making sure. Okay. Let me know real quick before I start. Okay, here we go. She says, I'm not the type of person to send shit like this in, but this situation has gotten way out of hand. All right, so boom. I'm an Aquarius with the Gemini rising. I'm not a confrontational person until pushed. And when I tell you, those hoes are pushing. So this is about 2 girls that I became close with. I'm a freshman in college. One is my roommate. Let's call her Kayla. And my supposed friend, Naomi. From what I know now, they're both Pisces. And whatever Kayla does, Naomi does. This whole beef started when we went to this party. Sis, this was a party bus and it had unlimited drinks and took you to another party with unlimited drinks. We know how a party bus works, girl. I love party buses. That's my shit. Now, I ain't never been no drinker because I have a very strict mom and my whole family doesn't drink. I've never really been a partier either, so I never really got a real sense of party etiquette. I just knew that we needed to stick together and leave together and don't put your drink down. That's pretty much it. Stay together, leave together, go to the bathroom together, don't let anybody buy you no damn drinks, and don't drive home drunk. That's pretty much it. I do agree with Mia though. To be honest, zodiac signs have nothing to do with y'all actions. Please, 2019 and beyond, please stop blaming your stupid ass or toxic ass traits on your zodiac sign. You are a human being. You're making decisions. Let's just be real with ourselves. Like, come on now. But anyways, my roommate told me that we were getting fucked up, and we did. So to get on the bus, you had to have the $20 wristband and you had to take a shot of brandy. And we did that and headed to the back of the bus where there was a huge container of jungle juice, which we now know might have had X or something in it. What? I highly doubt that, because a party bus like literally is like owned by like a corporate company. It's not just some dude driving around with a bus making hunch punch. Like, that's not how it works. It's usually provided, and it's probably was just cheap ass liquor that they put in a hunch punch, not like ecstasy. Like, nah, dude. Okay. Now, Naomi is not a big drinker either because she has seizures. Me and my roommate had about 3 cups of jungle juice, and Naomi had 2, maybe 2.5. Bottles were being passed to the back, and once it was in your hand, you had to drink it. Why is Naomi there? Like, why is Naomi drinking if she has seizures? Like, what's going on? Naomi don't need to be in a party bus setting. Like, no. The hell? Where they had fucked up was having dark and light liquor. Yup, that's a bad idea. The first bottle that was passed back was Crown Royal Peach, my drink of choice. Then they passed back Amsterdam. Damn, they was giving y'all some cheap ass fucking liquor. What the hell? Oh my God. Y'all pay, well, I mean, shit, y'all did pay $20 for it, I guess. That is true though, Premier Faith, because my uncle had epilepsy also, and he definitely drank alcohol. But I don't. Maybe she doesn't have epilepsy. Maybe she just has seizures. I don't know. So she said she stopped drinking because I knew we took Adderall before, and that makes you feel like you're not drinking as much as you're actually drinking. So you trying to blame the party bus, talking about they spiked the liquor with ecstasy, but your ass popped the Addy before you started drinking. So pretty sure that's why you're feeling crazy. Pretty sure. So we get to the location, and when I hopped out that bus, I knew I had fucked up. So we had 2 blunts rolled, and we said we were going to smoke them before we got into the party. We smoked the blunts, and then we go over to one of Naomi's other friends who was drunk crying over some frat dude. I go to an HBCU, which oddly explains why this dumb shit is going on. Then I'm sitting on the ground next to her trying to comfort her, but she kept crying. And I got annoyed because, one, that dude clearly didn't want you because he left you at a party. Anyways, all of a sudden my head started hurting, and next thing I know, I'm throwing up. My roommate was on the other side of the car, and Naomi went inside because she felt like everything that was happening was too much and she was going to have a seizure. What are y'all doing? Like, what the hell is going on here? This is a whole ass mess. Like, this is a whole ass mess. Right, Summer, how the hell y'all got on the bus if y'all freshmen, y'all got fake IDs? Like, y'all was going hard. Like, what is going on here? What is happening? Ew. So the promoter comes over to see if everything was all right, and I told her that we needed water, and she brought us some. I move over to the curb, and my roommate sits in the car with the door open, so we're facing each other. This time I start throwing up on myself and in my hair. Girl, this story is making me sick. This story is making me sick. Now listen, when I felt like I was going to throw up, I started taking deep breaths because I damn near felt like I was about to die. It was like I couldn't breathe, speak, or anything. I look up again, and my roommate starts going off talking about, you supposed to be my roommate and you ain't checked up on me or nothing. I'm sitting here throwing up and you ain't brought me no water or nothing. Bitch, you throwing up too? Like, what? Like, y'all all throwing up. Like, what? Like, how are you supposed to take care of somebody when exactly, Liz, you freaking have alcohol poisoning at this point? Like, what are y'all doing? Right. Like, this is, oh my God. Okay. I'm like, bitch, I'm throwing up too. How the fuck am I going to take care of you when I'm laid out in the grass about to pass out? I paid her dust because I'm not about to fight my roommate's drunk ass. So it starts raining, and we all get in the car. I know that car smelled nasty as fuck. I know that car was rank as hell. Oh my God. The door opens, and Naomi grabs me and takes me to the bus. When we get on the bus, I notice my roommate wasn't with us, so I start panicking. And Naomi asked the promoter if she could get my roommate, and they shut the door. So I start calling her phone, and I didn't get an answer until this other girl answered and told me she was riding with her. We get back to the room, and my roommate is in there. Ever since then, things have been different. I kept trying to apologize, but at the end of the day, if you're mad at me, she needs to be mad at Naomi too, because I didn't get up and walk to the bus by myself. Naomi got me, and I thought she got my roommate too, but she didn't. Mind you, we were all good friends at this point. So this is the part where they got me fucked up. They think I'm stupid. I might not be good at math, but I damn sure ain't dumb. So we were going to smoke, but I'm tired of smoking. So I said, let's just get some Four Locos and call it a night. Y'all, bruh, college kids be having the most awful alcohol palate. Like, what the fuck? You drinking Crown Royal Peach, Amsterdam, Four Locos. Like, y'all have an awful palate for liquor. Jesus. Mm-mm. Oh, my God. I just scrolled up a little bit. Hold on. She Cash App $8 to Naomi because Naomi wasn't getting paid till the next week, and my roommate put in $2. It was a $3 minimum at the gas station, so we had enough to get some. We found a dude to get it, and her card got declined, so we ain't do shit that night, but be mad. The next day, I knew for a fact that shit deposited because if my roommate only had $2 and you had, oh my God, this is such like poor college kid drama. Y'all are beefing over $8 right now. $8. $8. You can go to Wendy's and get 2 4-for-4s. $8. I'm so glad my freshman year in college was like so drama free. Like I made so many friends and it was dope. Like, but I was poor. I'm not gonna lie, I was poor, but I was not beefing over no $8. I still had a mind that I was like, look, it's $8. I might be poor, but it's $8. Fo, right? Fo. The next day, I knew for a fact the shit deposited because if my roommate only has $2 and you only have $0, how the fuck did y'all get a gram of weed? Yes, they took the $8 that I sent them and bought a gram. How do you know this, you might ask? Because I went through that bitch Naomi's phone because her dumbass made the password 2018. I go through her and my roommate's messages and they were talking hella shit, yet were in my face smiling like shit was sweet. Then I saw where they were planning on finessing me out of $8. I wouldn't have been mad about the $8. I would have been mad about the finessing part. Like, what the fuck? I understand that they are not my friends and I'm distancing myself away from them. I just want to know your input. By the way, they don't know that I know, so how do I address it? I already know Naomi's response is going to be, why were you on my phone? And you know how that goes. As of right now, I'm just waiting on karma to get their asses. Girl, if you want to be petty, okay, there's two answers you could do this. You could be the responsible adult or you could be petty. Honestly. Like, there's two ways that you could do it. Somebody said, does nobody have a job? Right. Y'all just be going out getting fucked up. Nobody don't got no job. Like, that's your roommate. Do you got a dorm? Like, who pays for y'all dorms? Like, right. Got finessed out of $8. No clickbait. That's why I'm just like, yo, isn't there a finesse minimum? Somebody said, fight them girls. No, you need to distance yourself. Just distance yourself and start hanging out with new people and like just act like nothing is wrong. If you want to be petty, just act like nothing is wrong. Distance yourself from them and go and make new friends. Have them over at the apartment or the dorm and stuff like that. And then that'll just be that. And then when it's time to get a new roommates and like get new roommates, that's just it. Like that's how I feel like you should do it. Let me see what you guys are saying. LMAO, who steals money from their friends though? Right. Choose some new activities for sure. Jesus. Leave them alone, focus on the degree, graduate, get a bomb profession, and then $8 won't matter. Right. Someone says, I've been plenty broke, but I've never been pressed over $8. Me too. I've been broke as hell before, and I would never be like, you stole $8 from me. Like, the fuck? Just take the L. I agree. Just take that L. Don't associate yourself with them. Get new friends. Focus in school. Get new roommates when the time comes. You need to charge that $8 to the game, right? The gram of weed is what had me dead. If that were the case, then why wouldn't they all just smoke together? Because obviously they're doing some weird mean girl shit where they're like, oh, we're gonna finesse her and then we're gonna smoke. just us two. That's why I always say group of threes rarely ever work out, especially with girls. Group of threes rarely work out because it's always going to be somebody teaming up with somebody and then they're teaming up with this person. Like, it just doesn't work. You have to be very mature to be in a group of threes because shit like this happens. Not cute. That $8 is a lot of packs of ramen. I know that's right. Somebody always going to be the third wheel, right? All right, I'm trying to find a new one. Okay. This one is called Tribe, Is This Man Garbage? He probably is. You know how I feel about that because yeah, but I don't know. Every once in a while, the people that send me in stories like that would be like, "Is he garbage?" And then I read it and I'm like, "No, not really. Like, what the hell?" Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Right, if you have to ask this. All right, here we go. Someone said, "What kind of weed do you smoke where a gram is only $8?" The girl already had $2 in her account, and then they took $8 from her, and it made $10, and they bought a gram. Kids, man, kids, man. All right. Hey Naja, I love your channel. You're dope as fuck, and I love your story times. I know you're about to say thanks, boo. Thanks, boo. That's I'm gonna make a shirt that says thanks, boo. So every time, because every time I'm always like, thanks, boo, thanks, boo. Thanks, boo merch coming soon. So, for the sake of this story, I'll go by Kat. I've been talking to this guy we will call Troy. Me and Troy have been talking for 7 months now, and it's been a roller coaster. When we first started talking, it was pretty rushed. Our first date was a family barbecue at his house, and I did great, might I say. The family loved me, and me and Troy really hit it off. Unfortunately, I got drunk as fuck and we smashed. It wasn't like he took advantage of me though, because I would have wanted it sober, and he was drunk too. No regrets, it was great, and our spark enhanced from there. He would always invite me over to his friends' kickbacks, which I enjoyed. However, I noticed his friends were significantly older than him. I'm 20 and he's 21. His friends were in their mid 30s. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Um This was because simply they were old family friends. However, 2 months into our little talking stage, and he began ghosting me, even standing me up on a date, which would have been our first date alone. Y'all ain't even been on a date yet, and you giving up the poom poom. What's going on here? What's going on here, sis? All right. All right. To each his own. To each his own. Okay. Now I would have just dropped him at that, but the same week I took a pregnancy test and it was positive. I mean, you haven't really said any of his toxic behaviors yet, but I'm like, damn, you barely know this man and you pregnant. Like, goddamn. All right. I was obviously freaking out and texting him that we needed to talk ASAP, but no response. By the time he called me back, he told me his mom was in the hospital due to health issues. I told him about the test and he was very understanding and told me he would support me regardless of my decision. However, right after we got off the phone with each other, I didn't hear from him for 2 days. What? Like, he just ghosted you. Oh my God, no. Oh my God. Now, I understand that his mom was going through it, but I would have appreciated a simple text of having me think the absolute worst. Anyways, during that period, I went to the doctor to get confirmation of my pregnancy and found out it was actually a false positive. Thank goodness. Jesus. You dodged a bullet, sis. You dodged a bullet. He just showed his true colors for real. But I mean, at the same time, his mom was in the hospital, so I don't know. I don't know. I stopped blowing this man up because it didn't matter anymore. I don't need him. LOL. I thought. No, you're right. You don't need him. Jesus. After we established I wasn't pregnant, things stayed the same. Too much the same. We are now 7 months together. He never formally asked me to be his girlfriend. Oh my. Ladies, please stop this shit. Please stop this shit. Please stop this shit. I don't know if maybe I'm just old fashioned or what, but I'm not even about to hold your hand, kiss you, or none of that. Well, maybe I'll hold your hand, but I'm not about to kiss you. I'm not about to give you the poom poom, the biscuit, if that we have not established what we are to each other. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if we're not putting labels on something, I'm not doing it. Whether that label just be friends with benefits or no strings attached or girlfriend, boyfriend, I need labels. I need to know what I'm working with so I know how to emotionally invest or emotionally withdraw myself or decide if you're disposable or not. Like, you get what I'm saying? How you haven't, it's been 7 months for one. You've had a pregnancy scare with this person and you saw how they acted, and you still don't have the title of being his girlfriend? That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. We've only been on 2 dates, and all we do every day is go to his friends and drink Hennessy till we're shit faced and go home and have sex. Girl, you know what you sound like. I have a feeling at the end of this story there's gonna be another person involved because hmm. It's gotten to the point where I don't even think we've had sober sex in the last 7 months we've been dating. Listen, I'm not a materialistic girl, but I like little things. Troy never visits me on my lunch breaks at work, brings me flowers, food, or anything. Not to mention, ever takes me anywhere. And he's really bad about talking about our feelings. I've been feeling pretty sad lately. Not depressed, just sad. And he doesn't want to talk about it. And it makes me so sad because he's honestly my best friend in my eyes. Girl, you just met this man. Like, what were you doing before he showed up? Like, what's going on? He's my best friend in my eyes, but I don't think I am in his. Nah, because there's an age requirement of 30 years plus in order to be his best friend, and that's not you. So, nah, Brad. He told me he loves me, but I haven't said it back because I don't think it's true. How do you love me but not prioritize me? We only hang out at booty call hours. He invited me to all his family functions and friend events. He always says he's just busy with work, but yet when his friends come up with plans, he's there in a heartbeat. I just want some advice, guys. I've been talking to this man about bettering our relationship, but it isn't getting through. Thanks, Naja. Leave him. That's going to be another new Voodoo Child merch. Leave him. Leave him, sis. Leave him, sis. Y'all not even in a relationship. Like, leave him. Like, what's going on here? He doesn't do what you want in a relationship. He doesn't even give you the title of being his girlfriend. Leave him. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? He is right. Exactly, Patricia. You have your answer. He's trash and does not care about you, and he needs to go. The door. Chair, but make it electric. Like, that's just not what we're about to do. I'm about to see what you guys are saying. I really want to squeeze in one more in this last 10 minutes. So I just feel like it's obvious leave him because look, right, exactly. Action Jackson, I feel like he introduced you as his homegirl to his people. Like, I feel like there's something else going on that would make him so emotionally unavailable and why he's giving all of this mixed signals and stuff like that because nah. So somebody said, ooh, Latoria, I'm not even about to repeat what you just said. Cora said, this man does not want a relationship. Exactly. He's telling you straight up, like, with his actions, I don't want a relationship. Chill Gonzalez says he has another girl. I believe he does. Alexa said there's no relationship to hold on to. Exactly. Y'all not even together. Liz says he just wants to string her along. Right. On the real, leave him. Right. Alexia says, nah, I feel like she a water sign. Bless. Oh my God. All right, here's one. This is probably going to be the last one. I don't know, depending on how it goes. But it's called, Should My Boyfriend Move In With Me and My Mom and Her Fiance? That's a lot. That is a lot. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Let me get my sip of water here. Everybody's like, nope, nope, nope. No, no, no. Probably no. Nope, nope. Lord, nope, 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 nope. Oh my God. This one it's not that long. So you don't know. You never know. I mean, shit. me and Daniel has lived with me and my people at one point, and it went fine. We're in one piece. So, let's hear the situation. Hey Naja, I want your intake on if my boyfriend should move in with me and my parents. So recently my boyfriend's dad died. Rest in peace, Jesus. See, and y'all being mean. Y'all don't even know what's going on. Y'all just being mean. Y'all mean as hell. Like, what the hell? This man done lost his father. He probably ain't got nowhere to go. See, now y'all looking crazy. Y'all looking crazy now. I told you it's situational. You never know what people going through. You never know what people going through. Shut up, Tyler. Talk about, okay, where his mom at though? Like, stop. Like, Jesus. So recently my boyfriend's father passed away. His lease is up on the 28th of February. We've been dating now for a year this February, but due to his dad passing on, he is out of a place to live since his dad is no longer around to pay for the apartment. My boyfriend wanted to move in with his mother and other siblings, but honestly, his mom is a leech. Don't get me wrong, I like his mom, but she knows my boyfriend gets the bag at his airport job, so this induces her for asking for full grocery hauls and even whole ass cars. Damn. And he gives them to her, enabling his couch surfing mother, literally a couch surfer sleeping on several different couches among her several kids with different men. That doesn't sound stable at all. That doesn't sound stable at all. But before I read further, what I don't get is if he's working at an airport and he's making all this money to the point where his mom is asking him for cars, why couldn't he just renew the lease at the apartment him and his dad used to stay at, or go out and get his own spot if he got money like that? Like, I don't know. Kiara was like, 7-year-old kid, Japanese kids and animes, we have a whole ass apartments for years with no parents. I know, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I didn't want my boyfriend to be manipulated out of pocket due to him living over there. She said she was only going to charge $200 a month, but the lease on the house she resides in is $1,600, and she doesn't have a good track record with keeping a home for a long time, and always ends up back at the women's shelter once again until all her children forget about how leechy she can be. I told him that the 200 she is talking about is false advertisement and she's going to ask for more money. I'm really not trying to drive a wedge in between them, but I want him to know if we ever get financially invested into one another, that his mama ain't finna sleep on any of my couches and use my bank like it's hers. I know that's right. So my mom, who also noticed how manipulative she was, offered to rent out the spare bedroom in our 4-bedroom house and told me he would pay $750. She's also doing this because her mortgage is hella high and would want a roommate anyway. I mean, now that's changing the dynamic also, because now it's a beneficial relationship because your mom needed the income anyway, and she was like, hey, come on in. I don't see why you're even questioning why he should move in or not. Obviously you must live in either like California or like New York or something like that, or Miami, because these rent prices are really high that you're saying. Like, it don't make no sense. Because I wouldn't be able, what the fuck? Anyway, the house is fairly small, but the land we live on is quite sizable. She wanted to build a garage apartment, but the plans fell through and thinks the extra income could help her out. My second question was if we could touch nasties in her home, because I do know if I were to do it, she would have a fit, usually boyfriend or not. Girl, you just said touch nasties. Look. I don't even want to put my opinion on that because I'm not going to put myself on blast. But just know, you can't get caught if you do something at like 2, 3 in the morning. That's all I'm going to say about that. I mean, shit. Like, that's all I'm about to say, okay? Like, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying, Cora. Like, they're renting a room for $750. I'm like, y'all must live in like Boston or New York or Cali or something, because if you want to rent a room in the city that I'm in, it's probably gonna be like $200 or $150. Like, nah. Anyway, Black mothers, cardinal rule: I don't care how old you are, you will not be smashing in this house. But to my surprise, she said that we could, just don't let it be known. Exactly. Y'all are grown. Like, just don't let people hear you and just be polite. Like, don't, as long as it ain't in your parents' bed. Like, if you in your parents' bed, that's weird. Like, that's weird. No, no, ma'am. No, sir. Just saying. So she gave me the green light to smash in my own home with her also. She just said it's progress. So after much encouragement, my boyfriend has agreed, but I'm wondering if I'm making a good choice and it won't affect our relationship in the long run. He's planning on staying for 6 months. We're both 21, going on 22 this year. I'm in college, so I'm not going to move out. And he's just steadily working every day, but cannot afford his own place since he's using the money to cremate his dad and holds memorial service for him after this month and needs some time to re up his money and find a suitable place to live. I feel like, honestly, I feel like it's going to work mainly because the people that own the house reached out to you guys and said, hey, this will be mutually beneficial. I know you're going through a lot. You could stay here. It is what it is. Like, I just feel like it'd be different if you were adopting your significant other's problems and forcing it on your family. But the fact that your family hit you up and was just like, hey, if you need something, just come on in, just pay this and you'll be cool. Pretty much. Christian said he probably already moved in because we're behind on the tribe. Yeah, like she says he's moving in. She's just is wondering, like, did she make a good decision, like, based on her relationship? And I really feel like when you start living with somebody, you start seeing the true them. So if it does break your relationship, it probably was going to get broken anyway in the future. But I feel like, that was a good choice. That was the only choice you really had, unless you wanted to, like, live in a hotel or something. But I don't know. I feel like it just worked out perfectly. I don't feel like you should dig too much into it trying to find the bad in it when it was a good situation. Let me see. What do you guys think? Man, people need to be having insurance. They put their family in a bad spot after they die. I know that's right, man. It's not, let me say, it's not even that hard to be silent. It really isn't. Get you a pillow. Like, it's not hard. Latoria said, yeah, her mother has a good heart. She really does. That's something that my grandma would do, like, for sure. But my grandma wouldn't make you pay rent. My grandma would, because she doesn't need the money. But my grandma would just be like, hey, if you need anything, you can stay over here, whatever you need to do. Very good heart. I live with my boyfriend and his parents. I don't get why you guys hate on living at home with parents so hard. Yeah, right. Like, sometimes you just need to get up on your feet. Like, Daniel and I, when we moved out of my first apartment, and we stayed with my grandma for a little bit and, stacked up our bread so we could move back out. And we were there for maybe like 6 months or so. Like, we were there for a minute, stacking up our money and, getting our shit together. There's nothing wrong with that. If you have a family member that's willing to help you out, I mean, shit, it is what it is. Spamma Witch says, is your store open yet? I'm going to open it. I've just been, like, jotting down different ideas. Like, I know that I'm going to do Thanks Boo shirts. I'm going to do Bless shirts, like #Bless. And the original Voodoo Tribe shirts that I already had. But I'm going to be getting, like, crop tops, stuff like that. Like, I'm about to spend a lot of fucking money. So I just want to have all of my products there. Oh, I'm going to have sunglasses, stuff like that. So it's just like, I want to have all my products together before I launch the site. Like, I've been working really hard ever since my taxes got paid. I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to spend this bread on this damn merch. So yeah. So I'm going to have crop tops, all types of stuff. And yeah, sorry, I have a sticker on my laptop and I'm like, this shit is like peeling off. But anyway, I will, when it does reopen, I will be announcing it on my channel. I'll be announcing it on Instagram. I'll be announcing it on Twitter. I really want to try to get some models or something to, model for me. But yeah, and if you guys do buy anything, please send me some pictures. Please send me some pictures. Like, everybody that be buying my t-shirts, y'all don't ever send me pictures. Like, please send me some pictures of y'all in it. I will put y'all on the website. Like, I'll post y'all and give y'all a shout out. I don't know. I just like when you guys wear my stuff. Oh, and you get free stickers with every purchase, by the way. So that's pretty much it for the Tribe Tea for the day. I appreciate you guys sending in. And yeah, I will keep you guys updated on the store. Like, trust me, it's going to be open. Your girl has been paying for that website every fucking month. And like, it's a pain in my ass and I need to get it together instead of just paying for something that I don't give you guys anything with. So it's definitely coming back up before this month is ending because I really need to get my shit together. But all right, guys, I will see you guys later. I love all of you. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to be a scammer video. I told you guys that I was going to do that last week, the scammer video and everything. And so, yeah, look out for that. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye, everybody.